Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, this is Desiree, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with our program this evening. This evening we're going to be talking about Fifth Avenue Jewelry, and specifically about becoming a Fifth Avenue Jewelry business owner so that you can be able to sell beautiful jewelry. Now, one of the things that I want everybody to keep in mind if you're tuning into the show is that this is a home-based business that you can sell and that you can either have a income, your main income, or you can actually have it as a supplemental income if that's what you're looking for. The jewelry is high-quality jewelry, and it's not going to turn or anything like that. One of the things that you do have to do if you want to become a member of Fifth Avenue Collection, that's the actual organization, that's the company that you would be a part of as a independent jeweler, you're going to have to purchase a showcase. And with that showcase, you're going to get a certain amount of pieces of jewelry, and the amount of jewelry that you get is going to be based on the type of showcase you actually choose to purchase. Now, if you want to get into Fifth Avenue Collection as a jeweler, and maybe right now with the holidays coming up, you don't have the money to be able to swing a big showcase at this time, what I would recommend for you is to get at least the $199 showcase so that you can start your business, so that by the holidays you can have your own business, you can start working it, you can start hosting parties, you can start selling from your website that the company provides for you, and you can start to market and advertise yourself so that maybe by the beginning of the year you will actually have your business started, up and running. You'll know what you're going to be doing. One of the things that I liked about my showcase when I purchased mine is that you get a carry tote bag, and that carry tote bag allows you to put sample pieces of jewelry into the bag. Now, you can take this bag with you everywhere, and you can get instant sales. I took it a couple of times with me to restaurants, and I showed some of the waitresses the items that I had, and I sold several pieces. Some of them I had to wait, of course, until they got off from work, but they were willing to look at it, and they did purchase. And so that's a good option for you to have so that you can instantly be able to sell in your business. Marketing and advertising is going to be one of the very important things that you're going to need to get a handle on fairly early in your business, because if no one knows that you exist, that your website exists, or that you are actually an independent jeweler, you're not going to be able to make sales. And so what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to assist you with doing that, marketing and advertising. And so one of the things that I would like to do is for all of my team members or people that join my team, we're going to market through richandrichentrepreneurs.biz. And what we're going to do there is that on the first page of that site, we're going to build banner buttons for each team member that'll be different. And so what that will allow you to do, it will allow you to have your website that the company is going to give to you on richandrichentrepreneurs.biz. And the benefit of that is the fact that I'm going to actually be marketing richandrichentrepreneurs.biz like I always do. I market it on YouTube, I market it on LinkedIn, and also on Facebook, and several other areas to try to build visibility for the website and for the affiliate marketing and for my jewelry business. So that's something I'm going to continue to do, and I would like my team members who are on my team to also benefit from that as well. So that's one of the things that we'll be doing. Now, a couple of things I already mentioned what you can do to start making profits from your Fifth Avenue Collection business. You can host a jewelry party, and you can do catalog sales. You can promote your website that the company is going to be giving you. And then, of course, remember you're going to have the showcase, so you'll have pieces of jewelry that you'll have available to you to sell. And one of the good things about Fifth Avenue Collection is that they're going to actually have the prices of the jewelry already on there so that you'll already know immediately what you're supposed to be selling it for. And so that you keep, you want to sell it at the price that they have it marked as. I also like Fifth Avenue Jewelry because of the fact that one of the things that they do is that they allow you to keep 60% of the profits from the sales that you make. And that's important because there are a lot of businesses where you won't be able to get 60 or 70% of your profits immediately when you're making a sale. And with Fifth Avenue Collection, you are able to do that. I also highly recommend that you have business cards that you're able to hand out and that you can place everywhere that you can think of the place. So your business cards, that's going to become something that you're going to keep purchasing those so that you can always have them available to hand out and so that you can always be placing them so that you can get people to your website or that you can get people, to maybe do a party with you or, and you be the person that's going to actually get benefits from that as well as you make your commissions. I also have a flyer that I'm creating to be able to promote. I have one for richandrichentrepreneurs.biz, but I want to make one specifically for Fifth Avenue Collection jewelry because one of the things that we want to do as we go forward is make sure that we increase our visibility and make sure that we're able to get people interested in what we're doing because the way that you build a team is that they have to see that you're doing things that are actually working for you and that they can see working for them as well. And so that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. My marketing is going to help the team by placing all of you on that website for richandrichentrepreneurs.biz. And I have a couple of more websites as well, but we're going to start with richandrichentrepreneurs.biz because that's the biggest one that I market, and so we are going to have everybody on there. Now, the other thing that I feel very confident about is that it's nice to have a website where you can actually capture people who are interested in your business on your own and have those names submitted to your email so that you can market to them because they actually have an interest in your business. And one of the ways that I'm going to do that for team members that join my team is that we're going to work through Weebly, and that's Weebly, and that's a website builder. And what we're going to do is we're going to build a website for every team member, and I'm going to actually do that for those. So if you're scared and you've never done a website or anything like that, it's fine because we're going to basically do that together. And so what it's going to entail is basically you will sign up with Weebly, and you will get your unique name, you come up with something that you would like to call the site. Like mine, I usually call it Fifth Avenue Jewelry or Fifth Avenue Independent Jeweler, and you can get creative so you can make it the site your own. And what we're going to do with that site is you're going to have a contact page on that Weebly site, and you'll be able to see that. And so that contact page is going to be going, anybody that's interested and sees your website, and if they're interested in that business or they're interested in buying jewelry, you're going to get that information directly to your email. And so you'll be able to continue to market to them, to advertise, and to be able to answer questions that they may have about either hosting, they want to maybe have a party. You'll be able to do that directly. Now, you can see a sample of this on Fifth Avenue Jewelry.richandrichentrepreneurs.biz. I have a sample Weebly site up there, and so you can kind of see what your site will look like. And then I have an extra page link at the end of it, and you don't have to have that. But the main things that you want to have is you want to have your home page, you want to have your about page, and you want to have your contact page so that you're able to have people that are interested in your business have an easy way to to contact you so that they can get their questions answered. And one of the things that I like about Weebly is a great place for traffic, and it's also a great place for the search engines because the more visible you are in the search engines, then the more visibility you'll have for having people interested in being a part of your team or purchasing from your website. and it's one thing about having a website and having team members that, you'll be able to do this on your own eventually if you stick with it. And the reason that a team is so important is because you can sell as much as you're going to sell and you're going to make commissions, but if you have a team, you also get the residuals of commissions that they're making on the team. So if you're successful, then why not be able to pass that success on to someone else and help him or her to be able to be independent with their own business? One of the things about having your own business, too, is that when it comes to time for tax season, all of your marketing and advertising that you do, you want to make sure that you keep receipts for all of that. So those business cards that you're going to purchase, anything that you do to make your business visible and you're paying out of pocket for, you want to keep those, and then at the end of the year, itemize them for your taxes so that you can get some of your money back based on what you've spent for the year. And I did that, and I was very grateful when I did that for my taxes, because I got a lot of my advertising costs and marketing costs back through my taxes. Another thing that we want to do as a team is we want to be able to talk with one another so that we can keep each other motivated. And I don't want to try to do a weekly team call or anything like that, because I think that, with everybody's busy schedules, that would be too much. But I think at least once every 2 weeks we should be able to meet, and it's not going to be something that has to be long and drawn out, but just to see how everybody's doing, make sure that no one has any questions, and make sure that we're all being successful, because it's not going to be any fun to have a business if you're not going to be able to be successful with it and you don't feel like you're able to replicate what your other team members are doing. So by coming together and sharing our ideals and our thoughts, then we're going to be able to make sure that each of us succeeds in the long run. And the other thing, too, by actually having those calls, then we can actually talk about what things are helping and working for some and what things are not working for others, and maybe be able to, utilize those marketing techniques for ourselves. Now, I'm going to continue to market Fifth Avenue Independent Jewelry on YouTube and LinkedIn and also Facebook, like I have been doing. One of the things that you can do is that you can look at Facebook and you can kind of see what we're doing for the business. I do post on there frequently so that I can share my thoughts and ideals with people that are possibly interested in joining the business. And what the plan is going forward is that we have this segment tonight on Blog Talk Radio. And so I'll do the Blog Talk Radio segment, and then right after that I'll give a brief synopsis on YouTube about kind of what we talked about. And so that's what the plan is for, going forward, is to have these Blog Talk segments where we talk about specific things. We won't be talking about all the ways becoming a jeweler or, purchasing from the website. We want to also talk about, whatever promotions are going on for the time frame, and to be able to get people interested in that way as well. So we'll be doing more segments like this. And the other thing that I will be doing on both Blog Talk Radio and YouTube is to continue to market richandricheNtrepreneurs.biz, because that's going to be important. And richandricheNtrepreneurs.biz, for those of you who don't know, that's my affiliate marketing site. And what that basically means is that, let's say Nike would like to have affiliates to be able to sell a certain product, and they're going to give you a certain amount of money for being able to make those conversions or get those sales. That's what richandricheNtrepreneurs.biz does. And so I have several affiliate marketing sites like that, and they're all based on whatever the topic is. So Fifth and Fifth Avenue is, it's just our jewelry, and it's about the jewelry business. It's about Fifth Avenue Collection. It's about selling beautiful pieces of jewelry. But my other sites, I don't have another jewelry site or anything like that, because Fifth Avenue Collection is my jewelry business, and so that's the one that I market for, and that's the only one that I market for. Now, my other sites are sites that, deal with gourmet, they deal with travel, they deal with book readers, and they deal with a lot of different other segments of affiliate marketing. And so that's what I do on a regular basis along with my Fifth Avenue Collection jewelry business. And so hopefully you get something out of this. You want to become a part of something, and you want to have something that's your own. It's wonderful when you can be an entrepreneur and you can see your work pay off and you can actually build your finances on your own, because it is possible. But it's not something that's easy, but with some help and also with some determination and some motivation to actually be able to get your own business cards and to be able to hand those business cards out and to be able to host a party, you'll be able to build your business in no time. And the jewelry sells itself, so there's not a whole lot that you're going to have to do to sell, because the pieces are beautiful. They're beautiful, they are economical, and they last a long time because, as I said in the beginning of this segment, I have had my pieces for years, and they still look exactly the same, and I still get the same compliments when I wear jewelry, and I'm a jewelry girl, so I love my jewelry, so I don't go anywhere without my jewelry, my necklace, my earrings, my rings, or whatever. And, you know, they've got purses, and they have other things in Fifth Avenue Collection as well, because, you know, they have items for men as well, so that you can, you know, maybe for Christmas or whatever, you can purchase for that special man that's in your life so that they can have something and be a part of, you know, something that you're doing as well, and be able to see and reap some of the benefits and the rewards of that. Now, some of the questions that I get, I'm going to go back to Weebly. So I'm going to build the website for Weebly for all of my team members. And what this is going to do is this is going to give you your contact page as well as a website where if people come to your website, they're going to be directed on your contact page to go to your email. And you will be able to talk to them. So once you start building a business, that's the other thing that I'm thinking of. Once you start building a business, you're going to have to check to see if you have people that are interested in the business so that you can talk to them to find out, you know, what they want to do. Do they want to host a party? Do they want to some people may not want to be on a team, and don't be frustrated if they don't want to be on a team, because you may be able to help some people that they would just prefer to sell from their website or just host their parties, but they have no desire to build a team, and that's fine. And so and encourage them that it's their business, and so they can market it the way and they can build it the way that they feel is convenient for them and that fits into their lifestyle, because we all need to have things that fit into our lifestyle and that we are able to do and we're able to maintain. And so that's what the Weebly site is going to be able to do. So as soon as, if you're listening to this broadcast, or if you look at it in possibly a couple of days or whatever, because I do have it on Facebook and it is going to be on YouTube, and I'm going to upload those to Facebook as well, and you want to be a part of this, I would encourage you to go to the website that's located on, I have it on Facebook and I have it on Blog Talk Radio. If you're listening to this segment, I've tried to put everything everywhere that I can put it so that you can contact me. So you can contact me via the contact page. That's the Weebly site. You can go to Fifth Avenue Jewelry.richandrichentrepreneurs.biz. I have contact forms there, so you can contact me there as well to be able to, you know, ask your questions and see what you want to do. I think that for a lot of new business owners, the main thing that's going to probably be the hardest pill to swallow is that you do have to purchase some jewelry in order to have a jewelry business. So you won't be able to sell if you don't have some type of jewelry to sell, and that's the first part of getting you into Fifth Avenue Collection. And like I said, if I haven't said it, I'll say this. Fifth Avenue Collection doesn't make it to where you have to sell so much a month, or you have to make sure that you have sold this to be able to continue to be a part of the business and to continue to have a website. I've had my website for years, and there have been times where I haven't been able to market my business the way I wanted to market my business, and I didn't get any sales. And I'm still able, and I have been able, I call them and I ask questions, and, I'm still a part of Fifth Avenue Collection. And, I mean, that's a wonderful thing in a time where a lot of direct sales, if you are not making a certain amount of sales a month, or if you're not purchasing some of the products on your own, you're not going to be able to be a part of the business. And so I think that this is a great way, and this is money well spent, because you're going to spend money on a showcase that you're going to actually turn around and you're going to sell those jewelry pieces. And so there's no greater benefit than that, in my opinion. And I will definitely help all of my team members to be able to get to where they want to. And if you don't want to build a team, you don't have to build a team. You may just want to have your Weebly website and your and find out how to blog. Because one thing about having a Weebly website, and they do give you the capabilities of putting a blog on there, and so that's something that I will do for everyone, is put a blog on there, because you can put articles that you write up. And you don't have to be a great writer to write up a blog or anything like that. You can talk about your way of starting out with Fifth Avenue Collection. What did you have to go through? What were some of your thoughts? What were some of your steps that you took? And you can blog about that. And you can blog about that once a week. You can blog about it once, every 2 weeks. But the more you blog, what you're going to find out is that the search engines are looking for fresh content. And so you want it to be your content. And what better way to have fresh content than your own content, talking about how you are building your Fifth Avenue Collection business and what you're going through on a day-to-day basis. So that's going to be able to prepare you to have that content that you need. And it doesn't have to be something that, is a long, drawn-out post. You can have 4 sentences, a paragraph, but just make sure that you go back and you do post, and make sure that you keep up with maintaining your blog, and you will see benefits from that, because people will see your website, and you will get people that are interested in either just purchasing the jewelry, or maybe they do want to become, a jeweler, either as just an individual or as someone who might possibly want to build a team. And you don't have to be afraid about building your team or anything like that, because as a team member of mine, I'm going to always be there to help. So I'm not going to have you come into the company and then just kind of leave you trying to decide what your next step is supposed to be, how are you going to advertise, how are you going to market, what are some of those things, and not having some type of support. So you won't have to worry about that. All right. And so with that, we've talked about Fifth Avenue Collection tonight. We've talked about marketing all team members on Rich and Rich Entrepreneurs, your personal website that you're going to be getting from Fifth Avenue Collection once you purchase your showcase. We also talked about developing a Weebly site where you can get your contacts immediately to your email, so that you know that you have someone that's interested in purchasing jewelry or becoming an independent jeweler through Fifth Avenue Collection. You will be able to do that. And with that, I will go ahead and I will say good night, and you guys have a wonderful evening.